So following on from my video on Leadenhall Market, I thought it would be fun to do a little piece on Smithfield Market, which is another major market in London. In the Middle Ages, it was just this massive grassy area known as Smithfield, which is actually where the name Smithfield comes from. And horses, cows and oxen could just graze there and drink from the water in the River Fleet. So it was really the perfect place for a livestock market to thrive. This is really good. So most of the livestock was brought to the market by hoof, and Shepherd's Bush out in the western reaches of London, which was even more rural than kind of central London, was so named Shepherd's Bush because the shepherds that were bringing their livestock in from the countryside would take rest there. So next time you're in Westfield doing your Christmas shopping and getting elbowed in the face by an angry Gucci wearing yummy mummy, remember how restful and peaceful the place really was. And since the 14th century, livestock also used to come in from North London from the countryside down what is known as Holloway Road. Holloway Road is so called Holloway Road because the name actually derives from Holloway. Holloway meaning effectively a trampled down thoroughfare born of years and years of hooves and stomping feet and carts and things like that. So Holloway, because that's where the cattle used to tramp down into to be taken to Smithfield Market. Lots of streets near Smithfield Market or streets that were near Smithfield Market pay tribute to the fact that Smithfield Market was this big, bustling, wholesale livestock market. Some of the streets exist, such as Cow Cross Street, where the cows would cross, and Cock Lane, which is where I assume they had the birds. However, the origins of the name of that street are somewhat disputed. You can have a look at one of my other videos to see what the other theory is. But some of the streets don't exist anymore. So you've got Chick Lane, Duck Lane, there was once a Cow Lane, once a Pheasant Court, and once a Goose Alley. So Smithfield Market actually sits above a big warren of tunnels. The animals were actually brought to the market and slaughtered on site, presumably within the tunnels. I don't know that for sure, but if anybody does, let me know. And it was a really not a very nice place, especially in Victorian times. The Victorians actually campaigned against it to have it relocated to the countryside because the hygiene conditions were so poor. I mean, the place was so dirty that it actually posed a threat to public health. It was actually said that of all of the horrid abominations that London has been cursed, there is not one that can come up to that disgusting place, West Smithfield Market, for cruelty, filth, effluvia, pestilence, impiety, horrid language, danger, disgusting and shuddering sights. So some phrases even originated from Smithfield Market. A Smithfield bargain. A Smithfield bargain is where the purchaser is exploited. So the person buying gets a bad deal. A Smithfield bargain. The other usage of this phrase is a Smithfield bargain is a marriage of convenience, one where the groom actually benefits financially, also known as a Smithfield match. This usage actually charmingly is supposed to reference the meat market. So the old horse market at Smithfields was also referred to as the Smithfield races because they actually used to race horses there. Loads of people got executed there. It was a common site for executions, especially things like religious dissenters and things like that. One philosopher, author and art critic, G.K. Chesterton, observed, "It is foolish, generally speaking, for one philosopher to set fire to another philosopher in Smithfield Market because they do not agree in their theory of the universe. This was done very frequently in the decadence of the Middle Ages, and it failed altogether in its object." See, I know people that would happily set fire to me because of my differences of opinion with their theory of the universe, but next time we differ, I shall just tell them that generally speaking, they'd be foolish to set fire to me in Smithfield Market.